because we pretend and play in our life. Yeah, we stuck to some very old roles we are all playing. Yeah, the role of a son, the role of a mother, the role of a teacher, and of lover or something. And somehow, when you go on a stage, as I say, you need to rip it off and be very naked by your real emotion. Yeah. Not by your body, not necessarily, but from your real emotion and play. Now we are like few months already in a rehearsal. Now it's the most intensive time. It's just 1 month before a premiere. And we know already a lot about those characters, and we have fun and very excited about seeing how they fight on a stage. Yeah, that's my favorite time. Of course, I have my great masters, my shamans, that I inspired by them, and I believe in their method. But it's like I take something from one and from the other one, and I'm trying to put them all together. So there's a lot of from Stanislavski method in this performance, but we are moving forward. There's also Grotowski, which gives us much more intensive and much more intensive emotion than Stanislavski. Yeah. Very simply, we're trying to get rid of everything, just the things that will help us, like decoration, like some special effects, like cameras or microphones. And we're trying to leave this, what is the essence of the theater. So human, in front of the human, right? And what is most important is the real emotion in this human that is sent to the audience, and this dialogue together. Yeah, and this is the most important part, to have a dialogue with audience. Yes, this is not something new. I didn't discover it. I believe in my great teachers. They teach me that the most important part, and this is how we learn from Stanislavski method, was to break the fourth wall. Yeah, don't pretend that the audience doesn't exist. Whether they exist, we can feel them, even though we sometimes pretend we don't see them. So we are breaking the fourth wall, and we are directly talking to the audience. No, I wouldn't say we are talking to our partner through the audience like this. So this is the transfer, how it works. And later partner answer us. So the audience is included in this, is a part, and is building the performance like that. It's nothing coming from outside, so nothing copying from some other media. Like, for example, we are trying to find some different character that is different from us, and we are copying other people playing, right? And we think that's the creation, that is actually not a creation. We need to try to find in ourselves this character from inside, from our imagination and body memory. Yeah, so the body memory and inner landscape are 最重要. It's hard to say because I started very young. 我13岁而已. Yeah, I attend some funny course. It's like a hobby. Yeah, so we're having fun there. It's not so much serious, but it was very big fun for me to touch some poetry and some comedies like this. And later at school, professionally, we are a very strict school. 比如说第一年我们都没有讲话。在舞台上 we are not allowed to speak any word because they say you will speak. This is a lie. you're not ready to speak. So it's just like a kindergarten. We are having first step. We are learning how to walk and slowly give one word, and we have some exercise with one word and slowly add and add. So it looks like that. And very intensive. For example, we stay at home, stay at school. Yeah, it's like home because we stay from early morning till late at night. Sometimes we're just so tired, we just sleep on the sofa till the morning. Nobody cares, and we start another day, Saturday, Sunday, yeah, too. No. Maybe because I'm an actress, so I listen. I'm not actually learning it. I just remember the melody like this. Yes. Oh, so when I think when I was a little girl, I saw Li Xiaolong's movie, Enter of a Dragon. I was so impressed. You know, I have some sign with Li Xiaolong very proudly. Yeah. So he was a popular at that time, and I loved movies of some Japanese movies. I don't know how to say this name. Anyway, the Asian culture was that time also influencing us, the very high quality culture. Nice. So that was my first impression. But later, when I was at school, in 大学的时候, when I was already studying acting, some school from Beijing came to our festival, right? And we have a very nice chat. I was taking care of this team from Beijing, and later they liked me, so they invited me there to come to have some activities there. I was that time even performed there in some little TV series. And did some commercials, but I came back. I was just a funny trip. But that made me feel interested in Asian culture, so I decided to get to know more about it. Yeah, just like a hobby. Yeah. And my friends introduced me to Taiwan. She was studying here, some 研究所, yes, and I came to visit her here. Yeah, in a summer vacation. 我觉得我来台湾以后，我就觉得我的中文很好，因为台湾人很客气，很多帮忙，所以我就说你好，还有谢谢，然后我觉得我的中文非常好，因为大家你的中文好好，超好，好棒啊，所以呢大家都很鼓励我，所以我从第一天觉得我好棒。我从来没有觉得我的中文不好，现在我开始觉得我的中文没有那么好，但是以前都没有。Yes, exactly, yeah, exactly. And that was so intensive. That was like, wow, I love it. Yeah, I absolutely love Taiwan. Yeah. In China, I felt unsafe, but in Taiwan, I don't know, it was a lot of spiders and monkeys and something, but I somehow felt so safe there. And snakes. Once I saw some green snake outside my window, and someone said, "This is very poison snake." Yeah, but I was unconscious about it. Yes, I love hot. I'm like a lizard. I can lie down at hot hours, yeah, but cold, no. 觉得这个很好，就是那个 KTV， 我们没有这个 KTV， 我觉得很好玩，很轻松，可以下班以后可以跟朋友喝酒，然后一边喝一边唱歌一边跳。It caused me a process because I was engaged to the National Theatre, and you know, it's like you have a contract, right? So I came for a holiday here, and then I came back for 1 year, and then I decided I want to come back one more time. Yes, and that time I already start to look for some job and opportunities. I really felt like I want to change something, make something crazy in my life. And, you know, I thought like, that would be exciting, you know. Europe for me becomes so boring. Whenever I travel everywhere, I feel like, okay, very similar, but yeah, this was so exotic. Yeah. So I really started to think, how would I try? And I came back Poland and took 1 year holiday in my work. And I came to Taiwan to look for jobs. Yes, because we're just like in Europe, we're just forced to learn a lot of languages. I'm not this generation that I'm forced to learn Russian, like my mom and dad, but I start English, French, German, and what? No, those things. And then it's Chinese, yeah. No Taiwanese, no. Unfortunately, too difficult. It's hard to say because it's like impression of a person you fell in love, you know, it's all together. You cannot say, I love this ice, so I will fall in love with the person, right? Because just of those eyes, yeah? So it's like everything together. I think it's a people, climate, 很方便，什么都方便，就是这样。因为我希望我去别的文化，我就教他们是怎么样，所以我完全变成高雄人。我穿那个shorts， 还有 T-shirt， I became 很 local。我就想要变成跟 local 的人一样，我想要觉得这个感觉是怎么样，很舒服。从早上到晚上穿拖鞋，从夏天到冬天都穿拖鞋，就是自然而然。I just observe people by me around, just like this. No, actually, I had a wedding in Okinawa in Japan. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like. Because it's so different. In Europe culture, we have very huge weddings that sometimes last like 3 days, never-ending parties. And in Taiwan, it's so poor. It's just 2 hours dinner. So I thought, oh, how 可惜. So I gathered some few friends, and we just have a trip together in a foreign. Yeah, it comes 自然而然. It comes very naturally. I didn't actually push it. I never have idea I will. Like build my own theater, you know. But this is how it works in Taiwan. You need to find the group of people that have a similar 想法 and just start to do something creative. In Europe, it's more fixed. You have a huge institutions that hire you, give you salary every month, and you feel very safe. But from the other side, it's a little bit. You don't have this, oh my God, what is going to be next month? Yeah. I figured out the English name, Theater Naturally Connected, and I asked my dear friends to make it Chinese, and they immediately found it. Yeah, Yana. You know, our ideas are very, very beautiful. Yeah, we really want to turn to the theater that will be useful for people, for generations, that will be not so focused on making making effects in the theater and making art for art. We want to emphasize that we think that humanity is going to the catastrophe, and we are trying to say that we really need to start doing something if we want to stay on Earth. Yeah, and I wish I can do it through art, you know, because usually people like Greenpeace work separately and theater works separately. But I think why we cannot talk through the art. Because this is the place when we touch humans' hearts, right? So I feel this is the moment when I can squeeze their heart and say, what are you doing? Okay, please wake up and start thinking not selfishly, but think about this place where we live and make like some conscious choices in your life. It's about your love life, but it's also about your being a creature on this planet, not only this little small Poland or little small Taiwan. Okay, you know what I mean. Well, you can read history. I'm not a historic person to compare the history of Poland and Taiwan. I don't know. Taiwan is an island. We are living in a center of the Europe, and we feel this pressure of, you know, during every war we are just grabbed to the ground and bombed. Taiwan has also such experience that from the other countries. I think being small is always being, you know, insulted by someone bigger. Yeah. So we need to be strong. No, be yourself. Find yourself. Don't follow the other side. Don't swim with the stream. Yeah. Find your own way you want to swim. Yeah. Actually, the original name is Shaken, Sandpit. Yeah, but I like to change the script, not follow totally the narration. So I like to change the names of my bird to emphasize that it's based on a script, but actually we make some changes in it. Yeah. I wanted to make something small for 2 actors, and this immediately go to my mind because Walczak is my friend, and he's a talented writer. And I saw this script before, and it's popular, and it's really funny, and it's really have some metaphysical things inside. So I thought that would be really, really good to start from something simple like this, but from the other side special. Yeah, the story are about 2 people that they're in a sandpit, but actually they're still kids. They are very essence of people. We can't actually guess how old are they. So the story is poetical for me. It's a really art to do it because the Witkatzy, he's a phenomenal person. He can paint and draw and everything. And he was a philosopher, so lots of philosophy ideas inside there. So she did a great job doing it. But still, I cut half of the text because this what couldn't be translated from Polish to Chinese. I didn't want to bother. I also wanted to go to the essence of this text, so I cut it out. I would rather say that they have something in common. It's just like looking at the world. This is how they see the world. They feel they're abstract. Yeah, their world is not so logical. But actually, when you go deeply in the story, you realize that our everyday life is abstract. Our everyday routine life is really grotesque. This is what we are living right now, the society. But this text help you to rip it off, that you are just like in some kind of nap. You're not really consciously living, you are just like, as I say, floating, going with the flow. Yeah. So this can be very refreshing for your thoughts. It's like during, as I say, the process, they're like flowers, they blossom. And it started very blurred, you know, it's just like intuition, something. And then suddenly someone seen blossom like a flower, and it's so wonderful. And then here another flower, and here another flower, and it's just like this. You suddenly have a garden of beautiful flowers. So I cannot choose which flower I like. I would say it's the opposite, you know, because we pretend and play in our life. Yeah, we stuck to some very old roles we are all playing. Yeah, the role of a son, the role of a mother, the role of a teacher, and of lover or something. And somehow, when you go on a stage, you, as I say, you need to rip it off. And be very naked by your real emotion, yeah. Not by your body, not necessarily, but from your real emotion, and play on real emotion and your body memory that make you feel that this is the truth, and this truth you share with other person, and it's some kind of amazing thing that we have some connection that, yeah, And somebody come to theater and feel very lonely and suddenly feel less lonely, go out and feel so refreshed and feel so more beautiful, you know, after. I wish so. I wish it could be like that. Anyway, just the comedy, it's not enough. Yeah, there must be balance with comedy and drama, bittersweet. Yeah. And just like life.